What is up, guys? It's Raoul TV, yours truly, Team R for you all. We're back again, back in the garage. As you can tell, I'm absolutely knackered, burning the candle at both ends, garage and at home, working in the kitchen and everything. The kitchen is done, happy days, that's good. And what we've got here is, we've got a 2010 60 plate, or 2011, 12, it could be anything, right? 2010 this one is, a VW Fox, and we're going to go ahead and replace the airbag cassette, or the squib, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to go ahead and replace that. We're going to replace the cassette, that is. In any case, the airbag itself will need to come off. Let's do it, let's go. Okay guys, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the battery lead off. If the stereo's coded, you know, it's well, I hope he knows the code, the customer knows the code. The thing is, we need to disconnect the battery. We don't want the airbag blowing up on our face by accident or anything like that. So make sure we disconnect the battery lead. Let's go, let's do it. Okay, VW Fox 2010 airbag replacement. We're not going to replace the airbag itself, we're going to replace the squib that goes behind it, the cassette that goes behind it. So first things first, steering wheel to this angle here. We're going to go around the back here, around the back of the steering wheel, and there is a little hole there, as you can see there. So there's going to be one there and one on the bottom. So all we do is turn the steering wheel the other way around, and there should be another one on top there. And what we need to do is, I'll show you guys in a minute. So what we're going to do now is, we've got a little flat screwdriver. Okay, we're going to put it in this hole. Obviously, if you extend the steering wheel, you know, the adjuster, it'll bring it out all the way. So it gives you a bit more space around the back. So we put this screwdriver in that hole, remember? Right on the top there, there should be a little, you just have to fiddle about with it just to find the little catch. And all you do is push it down. As soon as you push that down, the airbag just flies off. I've done the bottom one, top one again. If you want, I'll demonstrate again. Okay, I've put the airbag back on again. Right, so what I'm going to do now, just to show you guys, put that screwdriver in right to the top of that hole, right to the top of the hole, all the way in there, and all you do is just flick it down. As soon as you flick it down, there we have it. You see it's just separated there. Yeah, so we turn it around the steering wheel. Same again on this side, all the way to the top of the hole. There's the hole, as you can see there, right to the top. Once you get there, you'll feel it, there's like a little clip there. And then when you push up, you're going to push upwards. You're going to push the screwdriver up, so the front of the screwdriver is going to go down. So what we do is, when we do that, there we go, that clip is off. What you can do now is straighten the steering wheel. Okay, so the wheel is straight. And all we do is just flick this one straight off. There we go, that side as well. Happy days, get both hands on it. And take this one off. What we do is, when we get to this stage here, there's a little switch there, as you can see there. Okay, all the wiring, one around the back here. Take that one off as well, and we're good to go. Right, in order to take this switch off dead easy, all we do is just flick this one off here. As soon as we flick that off, sorry, I need to focus the camera. Flick that one off. So as soon as we do that, we can just go ahead and just flick this one off. Boom, there we go. There we go, the airbag squib, the airbag itself, sorry, or the squib, whatever you want to call it, that's off. That can go to the side here, just leave that there. Right, the cassette obviously is in there, okay? So what we need to do is, we need to take the steering wheel off. Right, in order to do that, dead easy job, we just have to take this center nut off here, this multi-spline Allen key, take that off, and we'll go from there. But as for this switch, guys, obviously it's got two little cutouts there, little clips. Just press down on both sides and that will just come out. That's out of the way now. So what we do is now multi-spline socket Allen key. Take that off. Okay guys, for this next bit, I would get 2 people to do this. One person to hold the steering wheel, the other person to take the bolt off or crack the bolt off or whatever. As for the bolt, like I mentioned, the multi-spline, it's that one. This one here. M12. Let's focus there. M12 multi-spline. Bang that in there. Put that one on top of that, and I'm going to get somebody, if you feel strong enough, take it off with one hand, by all means go ahead, but I'm going to get somebody to hold the steering wheel and I'm going to crack this bolt off. Okay guys, bolt is cracked, so what we could do now is just make sure the wheels are straight. Remember, ta-da, happy days, steering wheel should come straight off, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, one little top tip. I know it's got a mark there, right, to show which way is up everything, but I don't think this has got a master spline on this steering wheel. So just to make it 100%, I would just get some Tipex or something, just mark it, so you know, with the shaft there and the steering wheel itself, just mark it so you know where to put it back on, or it gives you a good reference or good idea, you know. That's what I would do. There we have it guys, as you can see there, I've marked it just to give me a good reference basically, so when I come to fit it back on, I know this hasn't got a master spline, I can tell it hasn't got a master spline, so we don't want to be messing about. Don't look into that, Tipex wasn't working there, so right, so yeah, let's take it off, take the steering wheel off. Right guys, once the steering wheel's off, it's pretty much there. There's the cassette, that's what we're replacing, the Squib cassette, I don't know what you call it really, I think it's called the Squib. Right guys, now that the steering wheel's off, as you can see, it's there. That's what we're replacing, the cassette, the Squib, whatever you want to call it, the airbag Squib. Right, so what we do now is dead easy. We're going to take that Torx off. I think Torx 20, another one there, Torx 20. Take that off. There should be one more underneath. Let's see if I can see it. There's one there, one there. See, the top half has come off. There's one more on the bottom here. There we go. I think it's a Torx 20 or 25. Let's take that one off. This panel will come off, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, as you can see there, that panel has come down, that one has gone up. We're at this stage now. What we're going to do now is we're going to take these wires off here. Right, okay, first things first, I'm going to get rid of this wire. I know it's nothing to do with the Squib or anything like that, but I'm going to get that out of the way. It gives me a... We need to take this one off, so I'm pretty sure if I just undo that one there and undo this one here, little hooks on either side. That one there, that one there. This panel comes down. Right, then we can press this yellow one here. But first things first, before I should have done this in the beginning, take this one off here. I know it's part of the wiper stalk and everything, but it will give us a bit more room. As you can see, that come off that way, guys. It doesn't really matter, it just clips on, so we can leave that to a side. So we're on to this side here, and see this little orange clip kind of thing. I can focus, that is. I think you just flick it on this side and flick it on this side. It should come down or off just like that. And see this yellow switch here, we're going to press it on either side, this side and that side. You can see it's moving there, same on this side, and then we're going to basically take that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little flat screwdriver, help me persuade it off a little bit. Little flat screwdriver, guys, and just persuade it a little bit so that comes off. Okay, the top one is off. The rest of it is plain sailing. All we do is it's on the clips. Little clip, one here, look, as you can see there. One there, I'm moving it there. Yeah. If you can see it, one there. One here. One here, yeah, you can just make it out there. Another one on the bottom here. I can just show you guys. Right there. So once you unclip all these, another one on this side. Sorry, there's none on that side. There's one here, one on the top here, one on the top here, and hopefully that squib should come straight off, just like that. Yeah, happy days. Let's get the new one on. Right, there's our second-hand new one, guys. Right, obviously he's gone for a second-hand one, this guy. So what we do is, no, it's not rocket science. Clips on there, clicks on there. So I already clicked on the bottom. That's it, it's on. Make sure it's on that position, the straight position. That's the way we took it off. That's the way we're going to put it back on. That one here, remember that switch, that orange bit is still on there, so that'll make our life even easier. So what we do is click that on. That goes over. This one here. This one here. That's on there, so that can't really move now. It's solid there. So what we do is, if you want to, it's come with all these wires. You can go ahead and leave them wires on. I'm gonna leave them on because we don't know if the wiring was the problem on our original one, or was it the squib itself, right? So I'm gonna leave them wires on. So in reverse order, we're gonna put this cover back on, put these screws back on, the bottom screw back on, and then we're gonna put the steering wheel back on. Reverse order. Let's do it. Let's go. Right, guys, I've got the steering wheel back on, as you can see there. Nothing to it. I've just gone with the mark there or thereabouts. I think that will be about there. So what we do now, get the center nut back on there. Zip that up. Get somebody to hold it, or I can just hold it myself and tighten it up as well at the same time, and we'll go from there. Alright, guys, everything is back on, as you can see there. The wiring plug is back on. It's back on the airbag. That little earth wire going on that side, that's on as well. So all we do is line that up, marry that up nicely. Okay, that's lined up, guys. All we do now is just push it on that side, this side, on there, all on. Happy days. Let's test it out. Let's see if it works. Well, that's it, guys. That's it. Job done. The Fox is done. Airbag is all on and everything. Happy days. All reset, done, dusted, and yeah. All I'm going to say is that's how we replace the airbag squib, and everything. If you want to replace the steering wheel, that's how we replace the steering wheel as well. On a VW Fox 2010. All I'm going to say is like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you guys soon.